Did you enjoy that? I hope you did. It does speak of God's greatness, but also of the fact that we cannot understand God. God is invisible. God is hidden by the light that surrounds him. That, of course, is more or less inevitable, isn't it? Because we are creatures and God is the creator of all, and we cannot begin to understand the fullness of the extent of God. Before we go further, let's just remind ourselves of something that Jesus, in his humanity, said about God the Father and God the Spirit and himself. I'm going to read from John's Gospel, chapter 16, beginning at the 12th verse. Jesus said to his disciples, "I have much more to say to you, more than you can now bear, that when he, the Spirit of truth, comes, he will guide you into all truth. He will not speak on his own, he will speak only what he hears, and he will tell you what is yet to come. He will glorify me, because it is from me that he will receive what he will make known to you. All that belongs to the Father is mine. That is why I said, the Spirit will receive from me what he will make known to you." This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. So there Jesus is trying to explain the greatness of the God who is hidden from all our sights. And how does he do that? By saying that God has made everything and that he has given everything to Jesus, who is his Son. And sons, of course, share in the ownership, the inheritance of everything that the Father has. So Jesus and the Father are one, but then there is a communication between this greatness of God, Father and Son together, with us, and perhaps with the whole of creation, and that is done by the Spirit, who speaks only what Jesus tells the Spirit to say. So the Spirit is the dimension of this Godhead that communicates. One important point that flows from this is that in Jesus' understanding of God, there are different dimensions, different facets, we might say, that interplay, that relate to each other, that link up. That, of course, has been something that people have tried to get their heads around in all sorts of different ways. And I'm going to show you a picture of one way in which people have understood the Trinity. It is a little simple drawing where the line goes round and round and round and round. There is no end, but the endless line has been arranged into three parts and a central part, so that they are all sharing together, linked together. And that is some sense of the flow of God. God, this three-faceted God, is a God of movement, a God of change. And what is the force which holds God together? Well, there we are very clear from the Bible. It is the force of love. How do we understand love? That's a huge question, isn't it? And often we think about it as the thing that binds together two people in a very happy relationship. So just as one way into this question about the nature of God, here's a song which comes from Oklahoma, and it's about two young people discovering that they actually want to say and to tell others that they are in love. The song is "People Will Say We're in Love."